Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you're new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to Ozempic Friday, where I teach you how to use the Ozempic, where I tell you any side effects that I have, any progress I may or may not have had, and I'm always very honest about what I'm going through as far as my progress goes. I've told you the good, I've told you the bad, I've told you the ugly, and you've always been so supportive, and I thank you for that. So the first thing you do is you get your Ozempic out of the refrigerator. I am on 1 milligram. I will be on 1 milligram for another 4 weeks. Hopefully they'll be able to get the 2 milligram in stock eventually. From what I understand from one of my besties, Rose, she's on Monjaro, and you can't get the 7.5 anymore also. So you take this out of the refrigerator. It has to be refrigerated. You take it out of the refrigerator as long as it's clear. Within 15 to 20 minutes, it has to defrost, and as long as it's clear and see-through, you can use it. It comes with another box, but this is my last injection, so I threw out the box already. And you have the needle that's in there. You take this out. There's a needle in there. I don't know if you can see it a little bit maybe. And you're going to put it on your injection. You're going to take off the first cap, and you're going to be very careful with that because there's a needle in here also, and don't throw them out. You're going to need them at the end. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take an alcohol pad, and you're going to sterilize the spot that it's in. And you can give yourself the injection either in your upper arm. You have to change spots all the time. So if you do it in one arm, you have to do it in the other arm, your stomach or your thigh. Today we're going to do the stomach. So I'm going to push you back a little bit. And you do it in the fatty part, which is not a problem. And I'm going to do it right here. So I'm going to clean off this area. And you clean off a bigger area than what you're going to put the needle in. And you don't want to go into a muscle. That would be an IM injection, and you don't want to do that. I'm going to put that under there. You take this off, being very careful not to poke yourself with that needle. You're going to turn this to it stops. In my case, it's the 1 milligram, so it only goes up to there. And you'll see a little fluid on the end. That means it's there. You're going to hold this. You're going to stick it in. Press that. You'll hear it clicking. When the clicking stops, you're going to leave it in for another 6 to 10 seconds. Let it go. Take it out. And now we're going to take another clean alcohol swab, and we're going to clean the area, the whole area. Okay, and put that down. Now that's as easy as it is. Let me bring you closer to give yourself an Ozempic injection. What you're going to do after that is you're going to take the first cap, which was the second cap that was on this, and carefully put it back over the needle. Do not poke yourself with that. It doesn't hurt, but you still don't want to get poked by a needle. You put the other one on. You're going to take it off, and it comes off like that. There's still a needle in here, so dispose of it properly. And this is now empty, so I can throw the whole thing in the garbage, and that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, let's get down to basics. That's how you use the Ozempic. Ozempic and Monjaro are for people, and semaglutide are for people who are type 2 diabetics who need to lower their A1Cs and also need to lose weight. And one of the side effects from these medicines is losing weight, along with some of the other side effects are extreme constipation, extreme poop, gastroparesis, pancreatitis. Very painful things to have. I've had them both, but not because of the injection. Prior to taking the injection, you can also have extreme fatigue, which in the beginning, oh girl, it was not easy. I was so lethargic, and I just could not move. I didn't have any energy to do anything. It was not a pleasant experience. But the extreme poop, the extreme constipation, and the extreme fatigue are usually what I deal with on a daily basis. But now that I've been on it for 16 weeks, this is week 16, I'm going into week 17. I just finished week 16 with that injection. I don't have the extreme fatigue anymore. So that in itself is really, really helpful. Because when you're sitting there and you're just like, oh my God, I have so much to do. And you try and get up and you can't even get up off the chair. And you're trying to sit there and you're like, oh my God, I have to really go to the bathroom. And you're like, well, I just don't have the energy. But if you don't go, you need to go. You need to go when your body says go. And I tell you guys that all the time. So my progress this week, I am so excited, and I know so many of you are going to be so excited for me. I weighed myself this morning. I am now exactly 200 pounds. I am so proud of myself. I want to be under the 200-pound mark, but that's coming next week. I know it is, and I'm good with that. I finally hit 200 pounds. I started off at 251, so I have lost exactly 51 pounds as of this morning, and I could not be happier. I didn't know I had an extra 51 pounds, and when I think about carrying that around on me, I just can't even fathom. And I showed you that in my Temu Tuesday video. I'm going to show you a short set that I bought, which fits but could be a little bit looser maybe in the short area. And I'm so happy that I'm going to be wearing shorts this summer. And not a bathing suit yet, Candy, so don't get excited. Not a bathing suit yet, but I'm on my way. And it's been slow, and everyone tells me slow and steady wins the race, and I couldn't agree more. I think that's why my face doesn't look drawn, and I'm still, I've lost 2 pounds since last week. I was 204 last week. I've lost 4 pounds. I'm now at 200, so I lost 4 pounds since last week, and I'm just beyond elated. I can't wait till I can say I'm in the the 190s, is amazing. So now my goal is to reset my goal. I got under the 200, I'm at the 200-pound mark. I'm not under it yet, but I will be. So I'm going to reset my goal and take it 5 pounds at a time. So my next goal will be 195, then it'll be 190, and I'm going to get there, and we're going to get there together. And for all of you who have been my biggest cheerleaders, I appreciate you so much for that. And I know a lot of you are losing weight with me, and I hope you're doing well, and your successes, as big or as small as they are, even if it's a few ounces, or even if you've plateaued, which I've done a few times, take that as a win. Everything is a win. It's all about perspective and how you look at things. You still have to, on these drugs, you still have to regulate what you eat. You can't sit there. It's supposed to curb your appetite, which in my case, I don't have a stomach, so it bypasses that system a little bit. And I could eat a little bit more than maybe someone else who's on monjaro or wegovy or Ozempic, but you still have to be accountable for what you're putting in your body. Like, I could sit there and eat ice cream and have extreme poop all day long and do really well, but my sugar would be up and my A1C would be up. And when I was talking to you guys about the protein shakes and the smoothies, that was what you brought up to me, was about the amount of sugar. So I haven't had one since then, because I was taking that as a meal replacement, thinking I was doing the right thing, forgetting that, as a type 2 diabetic, that I can't have that kind of sugar. So I appreciate everything that you guys have done and everything you've taught me, and I hope that I have helped you in some way as well. And yeah, so we're down 51 pounds now, and I couldn't be more excited. And I love you guys so much. With that being said, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. Love you.